The Beat Diggers trail the Erie Tigers 4-1 after 2.5 innings, and Brush will send up the top of the lineup. Brad Bass, followed by Roy Grauberger and Arturo Maltos against right-hander Luke Fisher. The Beat Diggers had a runner in scoring position in the second and did not score. In this game, of the 5 hits, 4 of them have gone for extra bases. 3 from Erie, 1 from Brush's C.J. Kukas. Bass was hit by a pitch and scored in the first. And the right-hander Luke Fisher delivers. Fastball is upstairs. Bass is hitting at .388. With an open stance, 1-0. And that fastball is right there on the outside corner at the knees. And the count is level at 1 ball and 1 strike. We've alluded to many times how the Beat Diggers have played tough against these top teams in the Patriot League. They just can't win. Swung on and driven in the air down the right field line and into foul territory. Giving chase and nearly getting to that baseball was Cody Fulton. Ball 1 and strike 2. After this game, not right after, but not too long after this game, we'll have the Rockies and Phillies. First pitch at 6:35. Rockies on deck at 6 o'clock. Brett Myers pitches for the Phillies. It'll be Jeff Francis at 0-2 for the Rockies, who've lost 2 in a row, including last night's 9-5 decision as the Rockies blew a 5-2 lead. And Bass calls time. For all of your title needs, visit Tim Weimer at Northern Colorado Title, 205 West Kiowa in Fort Morgan. 1-2 pitch. Curveball is driven in the air into right field. Fulton comes on, and he's going to have to play it on a hop. And Brad Bass, who stuck his bat out there, gets the base hit, the third for the Beat Diggers. And that starts the rally in the third. Roy Grauberger delivered a sacrifice bunt as Bass was running to second in the first inning. Bass, of course, later scored. That's the only Beat Digger run of the game. But Brush has got to string these hits together. The stretch by Fisher. Grauberger from the left side awaits. The offering. Swung on and lined into right center field for a base hit, and that ball continues to roll. It's cut off out there in center field. Grauberger stays at first, Bass to third, and the Beat Diggers have the tying run at the plate with nobody out in the third inning as Arturo Maltos will step in.
Now batting, pitcher number 12, Arturo Maltos.
That was either a changeup or a slow curve, and Grauberger just killed it. What a good job by the center fielder, Bubba Barrows, getting to that baseball in the right center field gap, because if he doesn't cut it off out there, then Grauberger would have had a double and Bass would have scored. Now Doodle's got to be patient. He did single in the first inning, raising that average slightly. He came into the game hitting .315, and the curveball is a ball, just a little bit high. One ball and no strikes to Arturo Maltos. Off of third is Bass. At first is Grauberger. Nobody out in the bottom of the third. Fisher looks back to pitch. In the dirt. Blocked by Shane Wade. Looked like a changeup. It's 2-0. Now Maltos can help himself out. Can the Beat Diggers generate a big rally in an early inning? They haven't really done that all year. It's always been the later innings. They did against Estes Park, but this is a quality baseball team. Number 1 in 3A in the rankings. 2-0, runner going. Curveball is swung on and chopped to short. Mosqueda has it, flips to second, 1, goes to first, double play, scoring is Bass. And boy, they barely got Grauberger at second since he was taking off. No RBI for Maltos, and that's a big double play. That might thwart the rally in the third inning. Beat Diggers now trail 4-2. That'll send up Sam Guzman.
Now batting, number 30.
Boy, Mosqueda flipped to the second baseman, David Bodie, just in time. Pitch to Guzman, and the curveball is low and away. Guzman popped to second in the opening inning. Boy, that is a killer. Maltos had a 2-0 curveball to deal with, and he chopped it right to the shortstop. Fastball swung on and missed up in the zone, 1-1. Doodle's such a competitor. I know he's got to be a little bit frustrated in that dugout knowing that was his shot right there to deliver, and it did not happen. The pitch. Breaking ball bounces in, 2-1. But if he can get the job done on the hill, he'll keep the Bead Diggers in the game. They're only down 2. We're in the early going. Ball 2, strike 1 to the right-handed hitting Sam Guzman. Fastball, a strike on the outside corner just above the knees. The count is level at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Guzman backs off the plate a little bit in case he gets something on the inside half. And the offering. Curveball is grounded foul off to the left side. It remains at 2-2 to Sam Guzman. And he awaits the pitch. Fastball fouled straight back. Count stays at 2-2. Erie has scored in each of the first 3 innings. The Bead Diggers have scored in 2 of the first 3 innings. Guzman awaits the 2-2 offering. Curveball bounces up there. Ball 3, strike 2. Kyle Lynch would be the tying run on deck if Guzman reaches. The Bead Diggers are 9-8 on the season, 7-4 in Patriot League play. Erie 11-3 on the year, 9-1 in Patriot League competition. Fastball is lined into the left center field gap for a base hit. And Sam Guzman now at 1 for 2, and that double play looms that much larger because, again, it might have thwarted a huge rally here unless the Bead Diggers can deliver a bunch of 2-out hits. Rush in this game has picked up 5 hits, 3 in this inning. Kyle Lynch popped to right in the first. Came into the game hitting .261. Hitting from the right side. Guzman with a conservative lead at first. Luke Fisher delivers. And the curveball is a beauty right down the middle, belt high. No balls and 1 strike. Lynch back in the box. He's not moving those feet much. He wants to settle in. And the 0-1 offering. Fastball right there at the knees on the outer half. It's 0-2. Now he's got to be up there swinging. This is the part of the Digger lineup that's got to deliver. Of course, every part of the lineup has to deliver. That's been the problem all season against these good teams. 0-2 pitch, runner going. Swung on and fouled back. Got a piece of that fastball. Kyle stays alive. Erie scored a run in the top of the first on a David Bodie home run. Added a run in the second on a Bead Digger error. RBI doubles by Ryan Carlson and Shane Wade in the third inning for their 4 runs. 0-2 pitch. Curveball is lined into left center field for a base hit just over the head of Mosqueda. Guzman running on the play, goes to third. The throw is wide of the target. Guzman is in there, and the Bead Diggers with first and third for Derek Lynch. Their 4th hit of the inning.
Now batting shortstop, number 10,
And again, the longer this inning goes on, the more you think about that double play. At least I'm sure the Digger fans do, and I certainly do, because that's the one that could prevent them from the huge rally. Let's see if Derek can deliver in a big situation. He struck out 1 inning ago. Hitting from the left side, the stretch, and the offering. Fastball is up and away. So Rush is hitting Luke Fisher very well. He has struck out 2 in the game. He's hit a batter, but he's allowed 6 hits. Runners take their leads. And the 1-0, a changeup, low and away, 2 balls and no strikes. C.J. Kukas is on deck. For those hard-to-find parts, see the Parts Pros at PartSmart CarQuest, 1025 East Platte Avenue in Fort Morgan. Brad Bass, Roy Grauberger, Sam Guzman, and Kyle Lynch have singles in this 3rd inning. The Bead Diggers want a bigger blast. One of the reasons Erie has 4 runs is because all of their hits have gone for extra bases. And the 2-0 runner going, swung on and fouled back, took something off of that one. Kyle Lynch will retreat to first. Derek Lynch still ahead in the count at 2 balls and 1 strike.
Still ahead, Derek.
Yeah, Fisher is taking a lot of speed off these pitches, and if the Bead Diggers are patient enough, which they have, they might be able to continue this rally and draw a little bit closer on the scoreboard. 2-1. Changeup is up and away. 3 balls and 1 strike. C.J. Kukas scorched a double into the left center field gap, and he's on deck if Lynch reaches. Leading off of third is Guzman. Off of first is Kyle Lynch. 3-1 to Derek Lynch. Outside with another changeup. Lynch walks. The bases are loaded, and here comes the freshman first baseman, C.J. Kukas, will have a visit to the hill.
Now batting, first baseman, 21.
And this could be a pivotal at-bat. In fact, it will be a pivotal at-bat in this game. With Brush trailing Erie 4-2 in the bottom of the third inning. In regular season game, number 15 for Erie and number 18 for Brush. Let's see if Fisher goes to the windup or to the stretch with the bases loaded and 2 down. I mean, most pitchers are obviously more comfortable winding up. We'll find out momentarily after this extended visit. Kukas' average is slowly going up. Was under 200 last week, now is at 240. And Luke Fisher, the right-hander, will wind up with the bases loaded and 2 down. The pitch to Kukas. And the curveball bounces in, gets away, but just a little bit to the left of Wade. So Guzman remains at third. He will not break for the plate. 1 ball and no strikes. Kukas with a closed stance. That front foot closer to the plate than the back foot. That's the definition of the closed stance. 1-0 offering. Fastball inside corner for a strike. Just above the knees. The count is level at 1-1. Kukas this time has a bigger gap into right center. Center fielder Bubba Barrows remembers the last at bat, which is why he's covering that gap. 1-1 pitch. Swung on and grounded foul right at the plate. 1-2. What an athlete Kukas is. A freshman, and he played in 3 varsity sports. And Brush is not that small of a school. They've got plenty of athletes competing at the varsity level. 1-2 offering. Fastball is up and away. It is 2-2 with Colby Waylert on deck. At third is Guzman. At second is Kyle Lynch. Derek Lynch leading off of first. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, a 2-run lead for Erie in the bottom of the third. The offering. Swung on and driven into deep left center field. Way back there, and that ball is a grand slam! It's a grand slam by the freshman, C.J. Kukas, going the other way. The Beat Diggers have turned a 2-run deficit into a 2-run lead in the bottom of the third inning. 6-4, Beat Diggers. Holy mahungus. Wow, that is power. I know that ball might have been a little bit wind-aided, but how many times do you see a home run at any level hit in the opposite field? And that's what Kukas did.
Now batting, second baseman, number 5.
That brings up Colby Waylert. Waylert grounded to short in the second, and the Beat Digger crowd is even more awake now. We all are. The breaking ball is upstairs. And Kukas, by the way, has now driven in 7. He had no homers and 3 RBIs prior to that at bat. Now 1 homer, 7 ribbies. And that's a strike with a changeup down the middle at the knees. It's 1-1. The left fielder, Mike Chambers, was hoping that ball would descend into his glove, but no way today. Curveball is grounded up the middle. Second baseman Bodie to his right has got it. Throws to first, and that is going to be late. Safe is Colby Waylert. He beats it out. And for the Beat Diggers, that's their 6th hit of the inning.
Stepping in, left fielder, number 35.
Their 5th single, and now they're going to bat around. Here's Tyler Weitzel, who struck out looking in the second. So Weitzel about to step in. Bob Bodie, the Erie coach, thought that Waylert might have been out. It was a bang-bang play at first. Yeah, see, I think it goes back to what happened earlier when Bubba Barrows was called out at first on a grounder to Derek Lynch, and he was clearly, from my vantage point, he was clearly safe. The pitch. And the breaking ball is over the plate for a strike on the inside corner. No balls and one strike to the Beat Digger left fielder, who is 0 for 1. Short lead for Wahlert at first. The stretch. And the right-hander Fisher delivers. And the fastball is a little bit inside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Boy, Fisher wanted that. And the Erie fans are wondering, where was that pitch? 1 ball, 1 strike. Weitzel in the box. And the delivery. And the curveball is popped up into foul territory on the right side. And the right fielder Fulton comes in. The first baseman dives and it drops into foul territory. A diving attempt by Barkel. But it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. What an inning. It looked like the Beat Diggers were going to score just a run with 2 down and nobody on. But Sam Guzman and Kyle Lynch singled. Derek Lynch walked to load the bases. And then C.J. Kukas on a 2-2 pitch delivered the grand salami. That's a sandwich we all want. Over the left center field fences, the Beat Diggers now lead 6-4. And the 1-2. Fastball called strike 3 on the outside corner at the knees, and the inning is over. However, the Beat Diggers in the inning score 5 runs on 6 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We have played 3. This was a 4-1 Erie lead when the inning started, at least when the bottom half began. Now it's Brush 6, Erie 4 as we head to the 4th after this 1-minute break on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com.